Okay, so let's talk denaturalization. This has been in the news and in online chatter a lot recently since Trump has been reelected into office, because he has promised to allocate lots of resources to denaturalizing U.S. citizens. So first, denaturalization as a whole is not a new concept. In other words, if you are a naturalized citizen in the United States, you can still be denaturalized if there has been found to have been fraud in your applications by USCIS. So that is not new and has been something that has been occurring under a variety of presidents. Okay, so naturalized citizens who obtained their U.S. citizenship through some type of fraud, not being honest in their applications, that has always been subject to review, and you could always be put in removal proceedings. Specifically, comes up in the context of like asylum. If you got asylum and permanent residency through fraud and later naturalized, they could kind of undo all of that. Or if you weren't honest about criminal activity, in the past. Now, or if you weren't honest about immigration activity either, right? Now, the bigger kind of concern here is Trump's threat to end birthright citizenship. So this is, under the 14th Amendment, which says anybody born in the U.S. is a U.S. citizen, right, on United States territory. So if Trump were to attempt to amend the Constitution, that would be almost impossible. It would require a majority of the of Congress, as well as the majority of states. 2/3 of states would need to support that, which seems very unlikely. However, the easier path to that is overturning a presidential decision that found that the phrase, hold on, let me, I want to say it correctly. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. And so there was a case in like the 1800s that said that subject to the jurisdiction thereof does not take into account necessarily the lawful status of the parents. And this was meant to ensure that children of former black slaves were recognized as U.S. citizens. Now, Trump could try to challenge that precedent so that conservative courts find, no, if you are not born to someone in lawful status in the U.S., in other words, if you are the child of an undocumented immigrant in the United States, you are not subject to the jurisdiction thereof, and therefore you are not a citizen of the United States. So that would be probably the easier way to go about challenging, natural born citizenship in the U.S.